I'm Madison Wyatt. I am the sports dietitian for the Whitecaps. Basically do all things food related, so making sure we get them a good pregame meal, postgame meal, snacks, smoothies, all the things that they need. Another big focus is hydration, so we do a lot of different hydration testing here, both sweat, urine, saliva, all the things to try to get them and keep them hydrated. We do body composition every month, track the weights closely, setting up different plans for guys who are trying to gain weight, people who are trying to lose weight or maintain, making sure that they're reaching their goals on the field. And then supplements is another big one. So just any questions that the guys have, directing them to supplement their diet to make sure that they're getting that extra edge out on the field.
Hi, I'm Kinley. I'm the assistant athletic trainer for the Whitecaps. So I'm dealing with all things injuries on and off the field, working on getting guys ready for the game, any sort of injuries that pop up throughout the game, as well as working on any sort of maintenance program and just keeping them on the field with their healthiest self. So I always knew that I wanted to work in healthcare, and I've also always just had a passion for sports. Grew up playing sports. I coached for a few years in college, and so athletic training was really the best of both worlds. And I went and pursued my master's in athletic training, and I got the opportunity to do an internship in professional baseball, which really solidified just my passion for both the sport and my passion for healthcare. So I kind of get to have the best of both worlds, being surrounded by one of my favorite sports, but also getting to see these guys on their best days, their worst days, and everything in between. And I get to play a really incredible, small but incredible role.
I also grew up playing sports, all different kinds of sports, and then really got into playing soccer, so I've done that pretty much my whole life. I love not just soccer, but sports in general. I love being competitive. I love the environment, the staff. It's really fun. I also work at Oakland University as a sports dietitian, so I get to work with all the teams there. I have 18 different teams, so I'm always doing something different, which I also love about sports. I definitely can't just sit and do the same thing every day, so this is a lot of fun, getting to be dynamic and to do all these different types of things every single day.
I would say the biggest barrier right now is really just getting into the field. No one within this organization, within the world of professional baseball, is surprised that I'm here as a female and as an athletic trainer. It's really just kind of having that subconscious thinking of, maybe this isn't the spot for me because it is a male-dominated field. So I think it's really just about, like, if you have a passion, just go for it. And it's one of those you never know until you try type of things. I never let the fact that I'm a woman kind of impede my goals or change my way of thinking or how I carry myself. And so the biggest challenge is just like putting yourself out there and going through the process. But I think once you're in, just continuing to pursue your goals and your passion.
Yeah, I would agree. I think the guys are like more than welcoming to us. I've never once felt like, oh no, we're the only girls here. Like, we're just part of the team, which is awesome. I don't know, as a dietitian, I think we're actually a very female-dominated position, and so it's not like crazy to hear that there's a female dietitian for the team. I think baseball specifically is obviously a male-dominated sport, but I do think that there's pockets of positions that are available for women, not only like ours, but marketing, media, leadership, like lots of different things behind the scenes too that you might not even be aware of.
Yeah, definitely more athletic trainers, like especially in the big leagues. Like that's always really awesome to see. Females in Major League Baseball, kind of rare, but we're definitely like working towards that, I would say. I think it'd be sick to see like coaches and stuff too that would be females. I think that would be really awesome, but definitely any sort of athletic trainers, orthos, like that's always really awesome to see.
Yeah, I would just say in general in sports, like leadership roles, not being afraid to know what you're doing and be confident in that and be able to manage people or things or stuff like that in the organization. I don't know about coaches. I don't know anything about coaching baseball, to be honest with you, so I'm not going to say like if we need a male or woman coach, but I would say like any leadership role we can continue to grow into.
I basically just always have this small kit that I keep on me during practices and games, and there's a part where you can put a patch, and most people just put like ATC or something like that, but I saw one that said ouch pouch, and I thought it was pretty funny. And so now, like, anytime the guys need anything, they'll be like, oh, do you have a Band-Aid in your ouch pouch? Do you have this? Do you have that? So now it's just like, it's a symbol. It's referred to its own thing, yeah.
I don't know, it's kind of fitting as a dietitian, but it actually has nothing to do with that. It was just like a podcast that my husband and I listened to. There's a character, I guess, that's called Lunchbox, and we're like, oh, that would be a perfect dog name. And now that I'm a dietitian, everyone thinks you named your dog a Lunchbox because you like food, but yeah, it's not anything crazy. It's like just someone on a podcast like that goes by lunchbox. It's a person.
Oh, is it the
it's a
Bobby
real
Bones
person.
show?
You listen to Bobby
Yeah,
Bones? Oh
they're
my
from
gosh.
Arkansas. What do you mean?
You're so right. That's hilarious.
When you said lunchbox, I was thinking like,
That's
oh,
so
the
funny.
person.
That's what it's from. She knows.
Yeah. It's usually stuff that half the time has nothing to do with baseball. It'll be like, oh, I have this like weird thing that like showed up on my arm, and it'll be like a rash, or last night I was doing XYZ and now like my stomach hurts or something like that. The everyday is full of all kinds of weirdness anyway, so.
This team's a big smoothie team, so a lot of smoothies being made every single day. A lot of Uncrustables going in and out of there. I don't know about the weirdest. We did see someone have a peanut butter mayonnaise sandwich. Should we call him out?
You should call him out.
Arsenio.
Yes.